Hi everyone, this is a video update and here we are going to talk about how we can connect your Flutter application with Firebase. Now we are going to use the Flutter CLI over here and I hope you have completed the Firebase installation in your command line as well as you have logged in. Now, if you go to the course, you are going to see that we have used an older and different method to connect Firebase with your Flutter application in these two videos. All right, in these three videos. So, uh, if you follow this current video, you won't need to go through all of these three videos. And I also prefer to go with the Flutter CLI option. Now, one more thing to add, in the budget app, I have also used the Flutter Firebase, and over there I have used the older method. So if you see me going through the older methods of like installing Flutter with Firebase, then just ignore it and follow this Flutter CLI option. Now let's go ahead and do it. First things first, let's just create a new project. And I have already like created this portfolio project. So I'm just going to like create another project for this demonstration only, right? So for you, it's going to be like portfolio or personal site. And let's create it. Click on continue, select the account, default Firebase account, obviously. And I guess you have already like gone through these sections. Let's wait for it to complete. Okay, so while this is completing, let's go to environmental variables, edit environmental variables for your account. It's for setting the path. Okay, now go to the path section over here. I'm not able to edit. Let me just try again. Variables. Yeah, from here. Yeah, I was just looking for this option. It just does not show up that easily. All right, click on environmental variables, and I have already added the path, but I'm just gonna like show it to you over here. Click on edit, and make sure to add this like dart pub cache to the path. All right, and this is the username which I have in this laptop. So you can just replace this part with whatever the name of your laptop is or whatever the name of your user is. Okay, moving on. Click on OK. This is recording. Yeah, perfect. Now let's click on continue. All right. It's already loaded. And make sure to initialize the Firebase. All right. In order to initialize the Firebase, just go to the Firestore database because we are going to be using the Firebase, the Firestore for the blog. So just like click on create the database. You can select the location, your nearest location, and then click on next. Obviously start in test mode, but you can change this part later on. This is the security rules part. Click on enable, and yeah, the Firestore provisioning is complete. Now we can go ahead and open our project. Right, so this is our project. I have just like created another project so that we can show you how to use the Flutter Fire CLI. So if everything is installed just like the one shown over here, then you're good to go. And then make sure to just run this command. So yeah, so it's running this command, and then finally like gone through these parts, that is Firebase login and all. And then in order to connect Flutter Firebase, sorry, Flutter with your Firebase, just right here, FlutterFire configure, and it's going to fetch the available projects in your account. So this is the thing which we created just now, and it's showing you which are the platforms you want to connect with Firebase. So I'm just going to like go for Android, iOS, and web, and press enter. If it somehow shows that it's already done or something like that, and would you like to replace it, just like click on yes, and it's going to do it automatically. All right, so let's wait for it to just be done. It takes a few moments. Yeah, and it's done. And you're also going to see that the Firebase option pops up over here. This is the file where all the data for the Firebase is there. And also make sure that you have added the Firebase core. Now yeah, now then finally make sure that this line is there, widgets flutter binding, ensure initialize. This makes sure that all the files are initialized before we continue running this application. And then yeah, finally we just need to like run this Flutter. So if we get back to the Pauline Econo portfolio project, I'm just gonna like copy this entire line and just paste it here, and we're just going to import the Firebase options, and then we're going to import the Firebase. It's not showing up. Let me just hit flutter pub get, and it should show up now. Yeah, all right. So this actually runs the Firebase services inside our application. So make sure to like run it before this my app. And this default Firebase options, it's entirely managed by the Firebase options. It figures out which platform the Firebase is currently running on, and based on it, it does its thing. It's as simple as that. And if you get any errors while running this on Android, make sure to go to this build gradle file. It's inside the Android build gradle. Sorry, not this one. Android app build gradle. Make sure to change this min_desk to 21 if it does not run. All right. So yeah, that's how it is. And with this, you have successfully connected your Flutter app of Android, iOS, and web to the Firebase project. All right. So see you in the next video, and make sure to follow this exact same CLI approach for the budget app as well.